The NBA 2K21 demo is here. And in the demo, you can get a head start on your My Career by jumping in and trying out the My Player Builder. To start off, you have the option to download the My NBA 2K21 mobile app to scan your face into the game.
Always a big home court advantage here in the Mile High City, and the Nuggets will look to use it as they get ready to take the floor. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The city of Denver is in full motion tonight as we get set to bring you the action from the Pepsi Center. It's Friday night and live on 2K Sports. We're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. GA, it's all yours.
Nuggets coach Mike Malone is the son of longtime NBA assistant coach Brendan Malone, who was on the staff with the late Chuck Daly in Detroit when the Pistons won back-to-back NBA titles. Malone's dad told him not to get into coaching with its nomadic lifestyle and volatility. Michael said, "I knew the pitfalls. My father said, all right, if you're going to be a coach, be a great coach. If you have a passion, you've got to follow that passion." Kevin?
That's some pretty sound advice. Thanks, DA. Doris, what are you going to be watching about these two teams who seem to be strong up front?
Yeah, I think certainly both have guys with size who also bring incredible skill to the game. It's really hard to win this league without at least one elite player at one of the front court positions.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Adams. Buckets is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Richmond. And it's Big Daddy in at the point guard. And for the Nuggets, we've got Clutch. Also Barrett out there. And it's Wade in at the 4 slot. Here's Big Daddy. Passes to Richmond. No good there. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Here's Magruder. Off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Adams dishes to Richmond. And the pass to Big Daddy. Suns moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Here's Magruder. It's stolen by Adams. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And it's denied. Here's Clutch. Barrett. And it's blocked. Adams outside. Here's Stewart. Lays it up off the glass.
And both teams here early on, just a bit sluggish. It took what seemed like forever for that first basket to fall.
Now here's Adams. Pass to Big Daddy. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Richmond. And the 3 ball is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Denver has possession. Mitch Richmond getting it to go from deep. Here's Clutch. It's tipped.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Richmond the pass to Adams. Back to Richmond. At the elbow, it's Mitchell. Over Wade. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Here's Clutch. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Magruder. Pass to Doc. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Doc. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, for the Phoenix Suns, with a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought, there is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night, they raised some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
The Suns leading. Here's Big Daddy. Adams taking his time here. From outside the arc. Can't hit that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
Yeah, and in winning that last game, they attacked the basket aggressively, drew a lot of fouls in that game.
2 things are a product of that. 1, you shoot a ton of freebies. 2, the other team goes deep into its rotation. Neither one of those 2 things is going to work. Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Well, the undrafted Rodney Magruder, Greg, has earned his way into the NBA.
It was 25 by the time of Magruder's rookie season. Has spent some time overseas and in the G League, but he's improved his game and has kind of carved out a spot here in the league.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Doris, there is nothing like opening night in the NBA. Every fan base just teeming with optimism for the upcoming season.
I think all of us are just so thrilled to have NBA basketball back. There's no losses in the losing column. Everybody's happy. Let's tip it off and go.
And guys have that little step, and these first weeks of the season are always exciting.
Oh, no doubt. Everybody's bursting with enthusiasm. Players are fresh.
Suns trail by 3. And here's Richmond. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing fouls.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the night. And he makes the first. And so Richmond nails both of them.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Stewart passes to Doc. From 10 feet out, and it's off the back rim, no good. Phoenix is gone, 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Richmond. He can't hit that time. Now Denver takes it the other way.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered. Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Big Daddy. The Nuggets getting the bucket. And the 3 off target.
and he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And it goes down 2 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Can't cash in from close range.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Magruder. Adams defending. Magruder passes to Stewart. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 18. Phoenix grabs the miss. There's Big Daddy. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
Phoenix grabs the miss. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Picked off in midair. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Barrett is running. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Barrett's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Nuggets, number 1.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. And their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Here's Reed. Silk passes to Reed. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hall. Scott pulls it in. So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. That shot wide open. And it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off. So why not?
The pass to Silk. He feeds it to Richmond. It's not going to go for him.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And it's Magruder missing. Suns trail by 8. Pass to Reed. Here's Hall. From 13 feet, it goes down.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Doris, who are some of your favorite players to interact with, interview, and question as you go through the season?
Yeah, I mean, there's so many guys. I think, certain people really give a lot of thought to their answers. So a Kyrie Irving, he wants to explain what he's thinking. He's willing to share and take a moment and consider the question. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, all of these guys, when I ask a question, Kev, they'll pause for a moment, consider the question, and then respond. And for somebody who's got to interview, there's nothing greater than having those guys willing to take some time with me.
Well, Doris, and you always get great answers from them, too. So there's a great rapport there, I can see. Scott hits them both. Suns trail by 8. Here's Reed. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Silk. Here's Mitchell. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Passes it to Magician. To Magruder. 5 to shoot. Richmond with the steal. And it's Richmond finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And here are the Nuggets now, after the Suns pick up 2. Back to Scott. 5 on the clock. Here's Magician. It's blocked, and he gets it back. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 6. Reed the pass to Richmond. 44 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Scott can't get it to go. Richmond outside. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
And inviting contact, that's something that Richmond does as well as anybody.
Outside, Scott. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Doc, drilled from 11 feet out.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Scott.
Richmond for 3, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Denver with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they, Greg? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Looking at the Suns, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Trailblazers. Doc is out there with the Magician. Then there's A-Train. Then there's Scott. And it's Magruder in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Suns trail by 6. Here's Reed. Off on the layup.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Here's May. Now the pass to Doc. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The pass to Silk. Here's Reed. That's tipped. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Phoenix ball. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, They'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Sunday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Here's Reed. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 2. Oh, good with the triple. The Nuggets leading by 8. Pass to Scott. Passes it to Magician. 14 feet away. Here's May. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Silk passes to Reed. Takes the 13-footer. Count it.
Reed.
Now Scott. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Silk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count the basket. Silk's got his first 2 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Doris, you've played, you've coached, you've broadcast, you've done it all. Wade, he's checked in for Doc. Barrett comes in for Rodney Magruder. And it's Clutch in for Scott. And Phoenix making a change here. Now, here's Barrett. He's covered closely to the right side. Poked away. It's stolen by Adams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Adams. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so Adams nails both of them. Here's Clutch. And there's the pass to Magician. Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Barrett's got 6 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Silk. Just 5 on the clock. Can't hit from 12.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Barrett, no good. It was the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. The Big Daddy passes to Coleman. Adams outside. Pass to Silk. But Trey drills the three-pointer. He's got 5.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Denver leading by 5. Here's Stewart. It's hauled in by Adams. For Phoenix, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Passes to Stewart. Here's Magician. Adams defending. Here's Magician. He squares up and sinks it. And the Nuggets lead by 7. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Big Daddy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Coleman. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Magician's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Clutch inside. Here's Magician. Here's Wade. Phoenix grabs the miss. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. It'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Nice touch on that hook shot. Big Smooth got 6 points.
Nice form on that hook shot there.
Here's Clutch. The pass to Wade. Clock at 6. From 12 feet out. Misses off the left iron.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Now here's Adams. That shot off.
Oh, you got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
Here's Big Daddy after the Nuggets pick up 2. Pass to Hall. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Passes it to Silk. From downtown, cranes it from beyond the arc. Silk's got 8 here in the quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And the pass to Magician. And here's Barrett. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Here's May. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. 4th, the Suns.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Here's Silk. Rebound by the Nuggets. Magician's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Wade. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Big Daddy. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end? Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only one triple for him tonight.
Here's Silk. No good on the shot. And it's Denver the other way. They've led by as much as 10.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Suns trail by 4. Ring shot on the way. Good as the jump shot falls. Big Daddy's got 4 points in the quarter. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. 1:30 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Barrett. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Scotty's checked in for A-Train. The Suns making a switch here. .119 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Clutch. Shot clock at 5. From 12 feet out. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
Pass to Adams. 51 seconds left now here in the second. Over Wade. No good off the back of the rim. The Nuggets leading by 4.
And a 2-for-1 is there for them if they want it.
Well, you're trying to end the quarter the right way. It takes awareness and it takes discipline.
Coleman. That's his first personal.
The Nuggets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Wade. Doc, he's checked in for Denver. Rodney McGruder comes in for Clutch. And Wade drops them both. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Suns. 6-point game. Adams outside. Pass to Reed. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Misses from close range.
And they continue to control the glass.
From 13, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And it's 8 points for Wade.
Scott. With the down.
Here's Reed. To the middle. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Coleman.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And so it's Denver with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. After 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They have the 6-point lead. Kenny, some perspective, please.
I love the motion on offense. Guys are moving, the ball is moving. It's a very nice approach to the game, and one the defense absolutely could not keep up with.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
I think they let the game come to them, but they haven't got to the foul line enough, Ernie. That's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit more.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Mitch Richmond really making a difference here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. They've got Mitchell. Big Daddy is out there with Richmond. Then there's Buckets. And it's Adams in at the small forward. And it's sent back by Mitchell. Here's Richmond. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Clutch. Pass to Dodd. Now, here's Barrett. Shot from 16. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Suns trail by 4. Tipped away. It's stolen by Wade. Here we go. 1-on-1. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
For Denver, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the basement.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. Wow. I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
I remember it very well.
Incredible.
Here's Big Daddy. He kicks to Adams. Down low, here's Big Daddy. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yes.
Big Daddy's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Denver leading by 3. There's the pass to Magruder. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Richmond no good. Nuggets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Magruder. He doesn't hit that one.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Magruder. Pass to Dodd. Floats one up. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the 3rd. Again, Richmond missing. And it's Wade with the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Magruder. Passes it to Dodd. They need this one. Doesn't go for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Richmond. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Here's Magruder. Wade outside, and there's the pass to Barrett. 5 to shoot. Here's Stewart. Nailed from three-point land. Clutch has got 8 points.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Looking to end his cold spell. Richmond no good. The Nuggets leading by 4. Now, here's Barrett. Rebound by Mitchell.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Coleman. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here's Barrett. He has 6. And it's Magruder missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And they get it back. He gets that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Doc. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Doc at the line for 2.
The first one falls. A different look for Denver. Magicians checked in for Rodney Magruder. A-Train comes in for Barrett. And it's Scott in for Clutch. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
You know, he gets them the lead at the free throw line despite the 1 miss.
Here's Silk for the lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
The Suns have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Shooting 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here's Scott. Passes to Doc. That shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. There's Big Smooth. He's got 6. Reed the pass to Hall. Over Scott. And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Outside, Scott, 14 feet away. Jump shot is good that time.
Scott! You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
And Greg, you know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Denver in the lead. Here's A-Train. game. Rebound by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Silk. Rebound by the Nuggets. Doc's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Yeah, nice, strong finish there, nearly a three-point opportunity.
For Denver, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
At the line for 2.
That free throw good from Wade. And Wade drops them both. Here's Reed. The pass to Silk. Richmond outside. High arcing shot. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in. 8 points for Big Smooth.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Now, here's Scott. He's tightly guarded.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That's his first personal foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Scott. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Suns trail by 3. Reed the pass to Silk. Mitchell outside. Kicks it to Richmond. The good-looking shot from the wing. Richmond's got 15 points. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Denver calls timeout.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
She said don't be spacing in the limelight. But get your mind right. Hey, prayers up for the most part. Ain't no killing on the sofa. Head gone, head so far. In the clouds any minute now. Once you get it now, already told ya. I've been tired of the useless. I've been tired of the using. I ain't even took it loosely. Lord, don't move me. Begin it's a movie. I just wanna make a movie. It gets like that when you just need that.
On defense, Phoenix. They trail by 1. Now, here's Scott. Deep right on him. Pass to Don. 6 to shoot. Passes it to May. Good D by Mitchell. Well, Phoenix shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Here's Reed. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. A tight game here in Denver. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Wade's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Hall passes to Richmond. No good from the wing. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They've led by as much as 10.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Now here's Richmond. Mitch got 15, and the basket is good. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here's Scott. And another miss by Denver. Well, Phoenix shooting 39% from the floor at their best. Here's Reed. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Suns shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Reed. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wade kicks to Scott. Back to Wade. Now the pass to Don. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Stewart's checked in for the Nuggets.
Stewart.
Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where rebound is going. Richmond with it. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
And, Greg, nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So out there for the Nuggets right now, we've got Clutch. He's out there with Scott, and it's Magician in at the center.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Here's Magruder. Richmond with the defensive effort. The Suns leading. 13 feet away. Coleman, no good. And here's Wade. Out to the right wing. Stolen away. Passes it to Silk. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Nuggets shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Pass to Scott. From the top of the key, he buries it. And the Nuggets lead by one. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Now here's Richmond. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Adams, he's checked in for Richmond. Here's Clutch. The dish to Wade. On the wing, Scott. And he comes up with the deuce.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
And the Suns call time.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Now on the court, your very own Nuggets answers. Let them hear it.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Big Daddy's checked in for the Suns. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end, stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. And see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
And Wade sends it back. Now Barrett. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Magician passes to Barrett. 5 on the clock. Here's Magician. And it's blocked. But they recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Suns trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Silk. Here's Coleman. He gets it in there.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Stewart. It's hauled in by the Suns. Big Smooth got 6 rebounds now in the game. That puts them in the lead. 8 points for buckets.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Stewart. Count that one. And the Nuggets lead by 1. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Pass to Big Daddy. Over to the left wing. Silk passes to Big Daddy. Connects from three-point range.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's Clutch. The pass to Barrett. Six on the shot clock. Here's Magruder. Adams defending, and Adams sends it back. From the arc, Coleman tipped back in for two. Coleman's got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Denver calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. Don't want, I just want the Lucci. Show me and all of my Poochies can eat. Where's loose change? Take his boot thing. Keep chains and taking cake and steak.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Suns.
Steve Mitchell.
Here's Clutch. Here's Magruder. Adams defending, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
Remains Denver ball.
Doc, he's checked in for the Magician.
Doc.
Pass to Barrett. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Coleman's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Silk, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now, here's Wade. It's stolen by Adams. Fast break, here come the Suns. Here's Coleman. They grab their own miss. And it's Mitchell missing. The Nuggets trail by 6. Magruder passes to Stewart. Back to Magruder. Off the run, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second personal foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Rodney Magruder. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. He hits both from the stripe. Suns leading by 4. Here's Silk. Pass to Coleman. Dishes it to Mitchell. The Suns need to get a shot off. And Wade sends it back. Here's Barrett. And the layup's good off the glass.
and that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Big Daddy, he dishes it to Mitchell. To the left side wing. Here's Adams. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Here's Wade, and it's sent back by Mitchell. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Denver with the ball. Here's Magruder. Adams defending to take the lead. And it's Magruder missing.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
The Big Daddy passes to Adams. Here's Coleman. Here's Silk. Here's Big Daddy. And it's Wade with the rebound. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Pass to Stewart. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Suns making a switch here. Richmond's checked in. Richmond. Phoenix has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Big Daddy. The dish to Richmond. Over Barrett. Here's Mitchell. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Suns lead by 4.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Here's Doc. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for Denver, Doc. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The Suns leading.
2 minutes remaining.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Denver's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Clutch. The pass to Barrett. Fires it up. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Denver shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Stewart passes to Doc. He kicks to Barrett. 1:15 left to play here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. And another miss by Denver. Suns leading by 5. Feeds it to Richmond. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Richmond's got 10 points here in the second half.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 7. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. We've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Mr. Fundamental.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. And here are the Suns now, after the Nuggets pick up 2. Richmond right side. The layup missed. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
The shot misses. And Phoenix the other way now. And so they foul intentionally.
Stewart. That's his first personal foul. At the line of the Suns, Mitch Richmond. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. They're both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Suns on defense. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doc the pass to Stewart. From deep three-point range, Magruder kicks to Barrett. Here's Stewart. The Nuggets with another miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So the Suns win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.